The glass walls of Caldwell Dynamics reflected a city that never doubted itself, but inside the boardroom Ethan Caldwell was staring at a problem no one could solve: numbers bleeding red across a 70-inch screen, projections collapsing, investors waiting. And then the door opened. Without permission, Amara Brooks stepped in, quiet, steady, wearing a thrift store blazer 2 sizes too big and eyes that didn't match her resume. "You're in the wrong room," someone snapped, but she didn't flinch. She just looked at the screen once and said softly, "If I fix it, will you tell me why you really hired me?" The room froze. Ethan turned slowly, irritation first, then curiosity, because no one spoke to him like that. "You've got 5 minutes. He said, more amused than serious, a test, a joke. Maybe both. Amara nodded, stepped forward, fingers hovering over the keyboard like she was remembering something, not learning it. The system logs scrolled faster than anyone could follow except her. "Your loss isn't random," she said, calm. "It's a loop buried in your architecture, rerouting transactions every 47 seconds, masking itself as latency." The CTO scoffed. "That's impossible. We built that system." Amara tilted her head slightly. "Exactly." And then she hit enter. The screen flickered once, twice, silence stretched tight as wire. Then the numbers stopped bleeding, projections stabilized like a heartbeat, returning to rhythm. No one spoke. Ethan stepped closer, eyes narrowing. "How did you even find that?" Amara didn't answer. She just stepped back, hands behind her back, like she'd done something small. "Instead of saving millions, run a full audit." Ethan barked, but his voice wasn't as steady now. The CTO scrambled, verifying lines of code. And then it hit him. She's right. This code shouldn't even exist anymore. A chill moved through the room. Ethan looked at Amara differently. Now not curiosity, not amusement, something sharper. "Who are you?" he asked finally, and for the first time she smiled, just a little, not proud, not nervous, something else. "I was wondering when you'd ask," she said, then glanced at the screen one last time like it belonged to her. "Because this system wasn't supposed to forget me." Silence fell heavier than before. Ethan's jaw tightened. "Explain," he demanded, but Amara just picked up her worn bag and turned toward the door. "You already know the answer," she said over her shoulder. "You just buried it." And as she walked out, leaving a room full of executives speechless, Ethan realized something terrifying. The biggest problem in his company wasn't the system, it was the truth he had erased, and she was the only one who could bring it back.